very active. I'm on YouTube. So please make sure you follow me on my YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to be building my YouTube in 2025. YouTube 2025. That's where we're going. Yes, we know about Blue Sky, Flip, Clapper, Fan Base, all the things. Yes, but I am going to be building and focus on YouTube. So tap the screen if you want to learn. Woo! Thank you for the hearts. Tap the screen if you want to learn. Who wants to learn today? Who wants to learn today? Thank you so much. Just followed you. Oh, thank you for just following me. Oh, who just followed them? Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. If you're on YouTube, I got my YouTube peoples. That's what we're doing today. Now, if you follow me, you don't know the system. I'm going to tell you the system. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you don't know how this goes, you are my first time here. You're your first time, right? If you are a newbie, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I am a business coach. Thank you so much, Rain. I'm a business coach. I've been a business coach way before social media, almost 20 years. So I know a thing or two. So I'm not new to entrepreneurship. I'm not new to sales. I am definitely not new to how you build a business. Came online like everybody else, 2020, 2021. Okay. So that's how yes, Big Jazz in the building. That's how I got here on social media. We were forced to get on social media and build our businesses and our online presence on social media, which was the best thing that could have happened. If I got a newbie in the building, yes. Okay, Unity in the building. Thank you so much. If I have a newbie, put newbie in the chat so I know I have newbies. If you have a business, put business. If you have a business, put business. I just want to know who I'm talking to. So if you are a beginner or you have a business or you don't have a business, if you have a business, just put business so I can know you have a business. Unity, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the gifts on TT. We have, thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. Business. Okay, yes. Okay, Nikki in the building. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Okay, Unity have a business. You understand. Y'all speak my language. Okay, if you don't have a business, you're on my YouTube channel or my business page. Let me know. Thank you for the gift. If you have a business, just put business. That's also people can know you have a business. That's it. They'll go to your page and see what type of business you have. But yeah, this is a learning channel. Now, if you don't want to learn, I'm not your cup of tea. Okay, even though I'm gonna drop the tea, so you can give me some donuts. I teach actionable business skills. I teach marketing, branding. Thank you so much, business. Okay, marketing, branding, upselling, tools, hacks. And so today we're going to teach a formula on how you have repeat business, creating residual income. So anything that happens to your corporate job, it doesn't matter. You know how to communicate effectively. You know the art of sales. That is what's missing. People don't understand. You have to know how to sell. Posting is not selling. I need you to understand. Posting by itself is not selling. It's just posting. Marketing is a strategy. Marketing is a way to attract people. It's called attraction marketing. I'll write that down. It's called attraction marketing. So when you are marketing to the public, you are attracting them to you as a person. Okay. They see you first. If you're not doing videos, they don't see you. So if you are doing videos, they see you first. People fall in love with people. I'm going to say it for the people in the back. People fall in love with people first before they fall in love with your product, your service, your opportunity. So when people like you, they like the information or value that you're giving. It's easier to sell to them. It's easier to retain them as customers. So we got to understand. Come on, somebody. Red Talk. Oh, thank you so much for the hearts and the gifts. You got to understand it's all about the people. The moment you understand it's not about the money, it's not about the followers, it's not about the friends, it's not about the For You page, it's not about any of those things, okay? If you could have 2,000 people, 5,000 people, friends, followers, and still earn a six-figure income, you can, because you built relationships with those 5,000 people. You are interested in those 5,000 people. You are loving and serving those 5,000 people. You would actually earn the income. The problem is people are chasing going viral. Now, I know somebody's going to say this. Yes, I have gone viral, but I was not online when I first built my businesses. I was brick and mortar offline. So I already did it before I got online. Okay. So I already knew the skills to build a solid base of people who want your offer. So I want to be clear, okay? Yes, for years, I built a business offline and got online like all of you, like seriously, in 2020, 2021, 2022, when everything happened, we crashed in what, 2020. So that was the deal. So I just want you to know the systems and strategies that I teach are true sales strategies that work no matter where you are. You should be able to sell water. You should be able to sell anything. But if you don't understand posting is not selling, you keep posting. And then you're frustrated because it's not working. It's not working. I'm going to tell you, as a business coach for almost 2 decades, it's not working because you're not focused on the people. You got to see the people, see the people, see the people. Thank you so much, Unity. Amen, amen. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Now, a part of the deal, if you follow me, if you're your first time, I got a newbie in the building, then this is how I train. I actually teach, coach, and teach you actionable tips that you can use today for your business. Things you can implement right now. Thank you for the roses. However, I have to work out. So a part of it is how I do multitasking is I walk on the treadmill to get myself into 10,000 steps in, and I teach and coach and answer business questions at the same time. First time, okay, 5-star, first time, 5-star. Make sure you follow if you're not already following. And this is only if you want to learn. We want education to go viral, especially right now with Dr. Marlo starting that movement at Hillman Talk. If y'all not a part of Hillman Talk, you don't know what I'm talking about, search it, okay? That's all I can tell you, search it. So this is about us educating ourselves. This is about you actually implementing and stop making excuses. This is about you putting your butt into action. That's what it's about. Action precedes motivation. Stop saying you're not motivated. Let's get to 10,000. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, let's get to 10,000 hearts. That would be great. I appreciate that. I'm going to pour into you like I always do. I'm going to give you what I know for sure. It's up to you to use it. So Hillman Talk is in business. There are true doctorates and professors on here teaching you everything that you need to know. All the way from me, entrepreneurship, financial 101, you have psychology, you have health, you have, African-American studies. It's so much available. If you are not getting the information, that's your fault, okay? The information is available through that smartphone. How many of you are walking around with that dumb phone? Say, business coach Jerusha said, I'm walking around with a dumb phone. You are. If it's not making you money, it's not moving you forward, you paid $1,000, $2,000 for a dumb phone. I'm going to need you to throw that away, okay? Okay. So we got smartphones, and we're going to use this tool called social media, and we're going to connect with people, and we're going to inspire people, and we're going to move people, because guess what? Nobody's going to do it for you. You're going to have to do it for yourself. So you're going to take the time. Write this down. Thank you so much. In order to be successful, I don't know what you're saying. What? Should we go now? What you mean? Should you publicly market? Yes, if that's what you're talking about. I do believe because the tool is available, I think they might come up with some type of subscription that you got to do eventually. But I believe that's just a theory. I don't know. No one said that. I just think that since a lot of things are changing, it's possible that it won't be available. There might be a free version of it, but the free version would not be as good as the paid version. But that's just me talking. What do I know? So your job right now is to market yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. My degrees are in communications and public relations. I worked in radio and television. I actually worked for CNN News. I was the liaison between sales and the producers. By the time I was in undergrad, I did a news segment, okay? I was 19 years old. First job in radio as an intern. When I tell you marketing is important, people need to see who you are. Marketing yourself is important. Now, on social media, if you'll notice this, people who market the most have the most, right, activity. They have the most activity. And so we want to make sure you're having activity, people purchasing your offer. It doesn't matter what you offer. There's somebody in need of it. But if they don't see you marketing, they can't purchase it, right? They can't be a part of it. They can't use your services. So therefore, you have to show up. Now, I know for some of you, That's terrifying. You're like, I got to show up. Yes. Yes. Somebody needs you. You got to show up. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. Write it down. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. Please share. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Sharing is caring. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Yes. So share the broadcast. So I'm going to give you the best of the best every single time. I'm going to over deliver every single time because I'm tired of excuses. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. Stop making excuses about you don't have the right lighting. You don't look pretty enough. You don't have the right aesthetics. You don't have the right background. I don't care. You have to market yourself. You have to show up on social media. Your success. Thank you so much. I love a great note taker. Girl, you better take them notes. If you'll notice, people follow people. Let me give you an example. I am a visual and auditory learner. So have a little ADHD, a little dyslexic sometimes. So I need to actually see it, right? So think about this. Rihanna. We love Rihanna, right? Well, you guys love Rihanna. However, Rihanna has a brand, okay, that you love to buy, Fenty. So if you go look at Fenty, there's about 5 million people following Fenty. But if you go to Rihanna's page, you got 13 million people following Rihanna. You know why? People follow people first, and then you have a product. And so you need to understand you're it. You're enough. They want to see you do it. If I go to your page, you tell me you have a business, but I don't see you anywhere on the page, it's hard for me to get to know you. I need to get to know you. You're the person that's selling it, offering it, whatever it is. So you need to have a formula so people stay in your circle. You don't want to have a one-time sale. You want repeat business. So you have to have formulas and systems that work. Here's what system stands for. Write this acronym down. Systems. Save yourself time, energy, money. Write it down. My YouTubers, save yourself time, energy, money. System. The only way to be successful, you have to have systems. The only way. That's the only way. You can't wing it. You can't not have a plan of action. You have to have a system in place. Success is not for the lazy. So if you are choosing to be lazy, it is a choice. Okay? You're not tired. You're uninspired. You're not tired when you get off from work. You're uninspired. You haven't found something that will make you work when you're tired. See, the difference is we have people, you can write that down. Thank you so much. Would you recommend multiple pages to sell different products, or should I do all from one page? Very good question. Here's the deal. You want to market everywhere. So let me give you an example. I am streaming using one tool in multiple places. So I'm using a tool, and if you want my discount referral code, you can have it. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do have a referral code. StreamYard. So I'm streaming on YouTube, my Facebook group, Instagram. I can stream on all the platforms, and I'm on my phone on TikTok. But I can put TikTok on there too. But TikTok looks better on the phone. Okay? So I would say if you're marketing yourself, you should be everywhere. I don't have to have 15 phones. I can pay for a tool that will stream me right now on multiple platforms. Now, I would also say you need to make sure you're on selling platforms. So Pinterest is a selling platform. TikTok Shop, places that actually promote selling. Because if you are, it's hard to get followers. Okay. If you are just streaming in one place, then you're not reaching everybody. Because there are people who are never going to go to Instagram, but they'll go to TikTok. There are people who are never going to go to TikTok, but they're on Facebook. There are people who, so you want to be on all of them. And so you just need to pay for a tool. It's about $30, okay, a month. And that's the lower plan. The higher plan is like $100. But $30 will get you what you need. So put StreamYard in the chat. and I'll send you my referral link. That's if you want to see it. Doesn't matter to me. Yes, StreamYard. They don't have a free plan. No, it's the cheapest one is like $30, and the highest is $100. So if you want my personal link, I'll send it to you so you can have a referral link to get into it. But that's little things like this is so important for people to know. I've been using StreamYard for 4 or 5 years. It's not new. And so you want to know how people are everywhere, and it seems like, gosh, they're on social media a lot. No, I'm streaming from one platform. I'm streaming from one source to all the platforms. Okay. I'm speaking on multiple TikTok pages to sell, multiple products to sell. Okay. So you want to make sure, okay, you use StreamYard. You use StreamYard. And I tell you, they got a lot of great resources in StreamYard. Not just this one. This is, to me, the easiest one anybody can use. Even if you're not tech savvy, you can use it. Because I'm not. No, I can't show you how to activate your TikTok shop. But let me just tell you, it really is easy. You got a YouTube TikTok shop. YouTube it. It says how to open or activate TikTok shop. And just watch the video. Okay? That's what I can tell you about that. But it's so many videos on here that shows you how to do TikTok shop. But I want to go back to that person's question that said, it's hard to get followers. It's hard to get followers. And let me see how I say it. It's hard to get followers if you are not truly marketing value. Okay? If you are not giving something people want, then they are not following you. Now, this might be a little controversial. I don't think the follow train is the best way. I think if you're trying to reach a goal, the follow train is good. If you're trying to get to 10,000, girl, follow, do all of that. Once you reach your goal, if it's 5,000 or 10,000, whatever your personal goal is, I think that's fine. I don't think you should keep doing that because you're not attracting people who actually want to see your page. Okay? You're attracting people who want to get what they get. You follow me, I follow you. You follow me, and so everybody gets it, which is great because that's a movement. We get to work together for a short period of time. But eventually, the goal is for you to sell something. The goal is for you to service them in a way that they want to purchase something, not just to have a follower. So while I think the plan is great if you're starting off, but once you get there, you got to build relationships. You got to have systems. You got to have something solid. You can't just do follow for follow. Now, I don't know your page, but I'm just going to go off of what I see sometimes. So I have a business course. I am a business coach, so I have coaching programs. I'm going to lift you up for 2 seconds. TikTok, hold on. Yeah, that's better for me. All right, so I haven't seen your page, so I'm not picking on you. I'm just going to give you an example, okay? So hold on, it's still up. Okay, Queen. Yeah, so I don't want people to feel this is a learning page, a fun page, and I'm just going to go off of what you say. Okay? Now, first you need to understand people are following to get something. Social media is stingy. It's all about what can I get from the page. Right now, I'm giving free business advice, so you're getting something. I gave you an app called StreamYard where you can actually, yes, market in 10 places at one time using one resource, one app. You got something from it. So if your page, okay, good. So if your page isn't educating people, entertaining people, empowering people, or engaging with people, it's not useful. I'm going to say it again. I call it the 4 E's. If your page isn't engaging with people, empowering people, yes, write this down, educating people or entertaining people, it's not good. It's not. And don't get caught up in the algorithm. You get 100, 200, 300, 500 views. Don't get caught up in that because you still have 4.8 billion people who use the app. So it doesn't matter that they don't come and you sit back and wait for them to come to your page. Why can't you go to their page? What's wrong with you? See, I'm not going to wait to get the sale. I'm going to go get the sale. I'm not going to wait to see if 500 people view it or 1,000 people view it when I can click on your name and see you myself? When I can build a relationship with you myself? When I can comment on your stuff myself? See, the difference is when you're a true salesperson, you don't wait for the sale, you get the sale. You close the deal. That's why you follow up. That's why you nurture relationships. And that's what's missing on social media is we're sitting back because we see 2, 5, 10 people. It appears they're not doing anything but posting. They're just posting. Well, guess what? We have systems. I'm going to tell you, we pay for systems. So I pay for a system that can reply for me. I pay for a system. A system can be automated where it's going to talk back to you for me. I pay for a system, right? So when you're not actually, or you're paying for ads, I don't pay for ads, but if you're paying for ads, you're paying for leads, you're paying for followers. There are a lot of things that can be done, but you want to be organic, right? You want to just get yours. You want your people. Well, that means you got to reach out to people. Say the 4 again, okay? The 4 E's, write this down. You got to entertain people. You got to educate people. You got to empower people, like empower them, inspire them. And then you have to engage with the people. If you follow the 4 elements of social media, right? When you market in that way, the people that are meant for you have no reason but to come. Put it in the chat for me, please. They have no reason because they're getting something. You have to deposit into social media before you get a withdrawal. People want it for free. Depositing means you spent 4 or 5 hours on here. That's a deposit. You spent time on the app is a deposit. Me sharing an hour worth of business tips for free is a deposit. Just like you go to the bank and deposit money in the ATM, then you get a withdrawal. The same thing applies here. What are you giving and depositing into other people? A lot of people over time. Then I can get a withdrawal. Then I can offer my course. Then I can offer my coaching. Then I can offer the thing. Not before. Most people on here, I'm going to offer. I see other people doing it. They say they made $2,000 in a day. They said, and they could have. That's probably true. However, right, if the algorithm or people aren't seeing your stuff, you're not going to make $2,000 because nobody saw it. So why would you wait on the app to give you that favor as opposed to every single person on here? I can see your name. Why wouldn't I use my skills, go talk to you, build a relationship in Messenger, go to your page, follow you, and ask, were you just being supportive or do you need a business coach? Were you being supportive or did you learn something from my class? Were you being supportive or do you need help finding unlimited leads? Why wouldn't I do the work? Exactly. So if you don't know what the work is, you need an IPA, an income producing activity list. I call it an IPA. You need an income producing activity list. You need to know what makes money. Anything that brings in income. Scrolling doesn't make money if you're not actively engaging. Just scrolling idly is not making money. But if you are engaging, okay, you're commenting, you're sharing, you're doing those things, okay, great. That's going to help you as well because the algorithm records everything. I'm going to say it again. Thank you for the hearts. We got to get to 10,000. So thank you for the hearts. 10,000, baby, please. 10,000. Woo, let's go, Jesus. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Share the broadcast. The best thing you can do is share the broadcast. And yes, let's meet our goals. That's the best thing you can do. And I do have a goal. They told me I have a goal. I have a donut goal right here. So if I'm dropping some tea and you feel so inclined, if I'm dropping tea and you feel so inclined, yes, give me some donuts. Give me some donuts. So that's the message for today. We got to get them donuts. Let's get them donuts in, all right? So I'm going to give you a formula. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a formula that I've used, that I know work for my clients. So in my course, the 3-day ride, I teach formulas, the art of sales, how to communicate effectively, how to find your ideal prospects, right? Where to go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Flip. It doesn't matter. Clapper, whatever the app is, they're the same because people are on there. Okay? The formula works. And so the course, you can put RIDE, RIDE. You can go look at it. My website is available. Everything's available. Go to the L word, click it. You'll see the course. But you can put RIDE in the chat. My YouTubers and my TikTokers, Facebook, you can put RIDE, RIDE, in the chat, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Or you can be proactive and go look yourself. Now, here's the formula. Depending on your product, okay, we all want pillow profit. You want to wake up and have $2, $3, $5, $10,000 in your account. Yes or yes. Okay. Now, that means you got to create pillow profit. Stop being afraid to talk to people. You said you wanted to help people. You said you love your people. Stop being afraid to network with the people. You got to start conversation. Okay. Now, the formula that I use, depending on your product, if your product runs out in 1 month, your formula would be 1 + 1 + 1. Write that down. If your product, if I purchase your shampoo and your shampoo runs out every month, I got to reorder your toothpaste, your whatever, right? If it's a product that's consumable. Now, I know a lot of you might sell t-shirts or hats. That's not a consumable item, but that's great. Keep selling it. I'm talking about items that run out. If it runs out, you got to repurchase it the next time, right? So think about the products you want to sell. You want something, lashes, makeup, they run out. People are going to purchase it over and over again. Okay? Yes, soap, whatever, lotion, it doesn't matter. Lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, whatever you sell, right? If it's a consumable item, it runs out. So I always go for products that run out because that creates that pillow profit. That creates that residual income. Quentin in the building, coming in hot. Thank you so much. Help me reach my donut goal. Thank you so much for the roses. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right. If your product runs out once a month, your formula is 1 + 1 + 1. If your product runs out every 2 months, okay, your formula is 2 + 2 + 2. You got it? Okay. Now, if you have a service, same thing. I would follow the 2 + 2 + 2. If you have a service, like financial service, insurance service. Good afternoon. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Okay. What if you have a service? Follow the 2 + 2 formula. Okay. Now here we go. I can teach you how to make money in your sleep. I call it pillow profit. I can show you how it's done. You actually have to do it. Now, at some point, you're going to have to get apps and tools to help you. Right now, if you have less than 75 customers, you can do it yourself. I'm going to say it again. If you have less than 75 customers, you don't need an app. Baby, you're going to get to work. You can do it. Once you pass 75, 100, 200, 300, 2,000 customers, you really can't do it by yourself. Oh, well, I guess that depends. With the coloring book, I guess it's kind of like, I don't know, because people color at different pace. Maybe they color once a week. Maybe they color every day. So yours will be a little different, but the concept is going to be the same. So I'm going to let you figure out like the timing. I would probably follow, if it were me, I would probably follow the 2 + 2 + 2 formula. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. So write that down. Great follow-up is better than no follow-up. The reason why you're not getting repeat business, you're not following up. You're not keeping in touch with the customers who have expressed interest. You're not keeping up with the customers who did purchase. You just assume they know I have a website. They know they don't. They have so much going on in their lives. They don't. Okay. If you, yes, keto, whatever your product is, weight loss, whatever, pills, it doesn't matter. Okay. Follow up with your customers, because your customers, word of mouth still works. If they love what you have, they're going to tell somebody. You tell me about great restaurants all the time and you get nothing. You tell me all these things that you purchase for free and you get nothing. So people still talk and it still works. So let's go with the 2+2 formula for now. So consistent follow-up yep, can generate additional income, right? And leads for every single month. Customer money coming in every single month, every month. The fortune is in the follow-up. So I believe also the fortune is in the fellowship. So even if you're fellowshipping, right, with the people that you have already gained as customers, you're developing a longer relationship. Remember, helping people helps you. Making people feel good helps you. Chick-fil-A has mastered making you feel good. That salty chicken, and I love Chick-fil-A. If you want to give me a deal, I'm with it. That salty chicken, okay? That people love it because of the service. People will figure it out. That $10 chicken, they're like, man, these people are so nice. You can ask for 10 condiments, and they're like, okay. They don't ask you for, oh, it's going to be an extra charge. They just make you feel good, okay? So you need to understand, when I started this broadcast, I said people are important. See the people, see the people, see the people. Write it down. See the people. So the 2+2 formula will actually catapult your business. So let me tell you what it stands for. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Now, I just said if your product is 1 month, it goes out, the toothpaste, it's 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. You following me, okay? Now, that's what it stands for. So the coloring book, I would say you follow the 2+2 because it's like a service, even though it's a product, right? It doesn't actually run out. So the first call you make, this is after they've purchased. The first call you make to each customer is in 2 days after they place the order, okay? So after someone has purchased your coloring book, after someone has gotten your insurance service, they've gotten whatever from you, lotions, potions, pots, whatever, you want to make sure in 2 days after they purchase, you're going to follow up with them. If you have less than 75 people, you can follow up yourself. If you have more than 75 people, you're going to need an app. Now, I'm going to give you some apps, but again, it's up to you. The apps that I know work, I use them, and I've also put them in my course. I have a list of all the apps I've ever used over 18 years. I know a thing or two, right? So the apps that help you text to follow up is a texting app, right? So most people are familiar with Slick Text. Write it down. Most people are familiar with Slick Text. Some people are familiar with Project Broadcast. Write it down. Don't say the information isn't available. Write it down. Somebody put it in the chat for me. My great note taker. Please put it in the chat for me. Okay? Those are just 2. There's a list. Now, when I started off, I used those. There's a whole list of them. But we're talking about ones that are very inexpensive and anybody can use them. There, you don't have to be tech savvy. I'm the worst with technology. Project Broadcast. Okay? Slick Text is 1 word. Project Broadcast, 2 words. These are texting campaigns. Now, once you have a significant amount of customers, girl, you got 5 customers, you don't need no app because you're going to have to pay for this, right? You don't need no app. Stop. You had 10 customers, you don't need no app, okay? When you get so many, 50, 75, you will need it because you're not going to be able to follow up and keep up with the peoples. And we need you to keep up with the peoples. And an app does that. Now, those are very inexpensive. When I say inexpensive, $25, inexpensive. $20 a month, inexpensive. That means you can't eat out. It means you're going to use that $25 instead of going to get crab legs or whatever. You're going to get that app, baby. Okay? Now, I think anybody can figure that out. Now, the system I use today is much more expensive because it does more things. So I use a new system today, and that system will automate my post, like on social media. It will automate my posts on all the platforms, and I can post up to 30, 45 days, and it will send it out at the time I say. The system I use now, it does my follow-up for me. The system I use now emails for me. The system I use now does my sales funnel pages. It does my website. Okay, the one that I use now, it is more expensive. But when I first started my businesses, we're talking, I've been in business over 18 years. I used the ones that were inexpensive. Now, if you are in a place where you can pay a few $100s a month, it's not $1,000, then I would tell you the system. So you want to make sure I put system, and I'll give it to you. I will tell you what that one is. But I don't want you stressing out because I gave you one that's basically free. Slick Text and Project Broadcast got like little free versions. I just gave it to you. Now, once you feel advanced, put system, message me system. You're going to pay a couple $100. Then we ready. All right. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Yes or yes? So put system in the chat if you want that one. Happy to share it with you. Now, once you do this, you're going to follow up with the customer in 2 days after they placed their order. Now, the only purpose, Nikki, the only purpose of this call is to thank them. This is what Chick-fil-A is very good at. Okay. The only purpose in 2 days, once they purchase, in 2 days, you are texting or calling like a physical call if you have less than 50 people, okay, or texting them or emailing them with the email campaign, and you're only thanking the person. That's it. That's all you're doing. Okay, I'm going to say it again because some people add on stuff. I didn't say do any of that. This can be automated, yes. You can use your email campaign, you can use your texting campaign, but a message needs to go out. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. There is nothing like the voice and picking up the phone to develop the relationship. Because if I called Nikki and I say, hey, Nikki, this is Jerusha. Thank you so much for being on my live. I just wanted to say thank you. That's going to go a long way because I took the time to call Nikki. As busy as I am, I took the time to acknowledge Nikki. You see the difference? Now, obviously, I have thousands of people I've trained over the years. I couldn't call everybody. But the system that I use, it also will call for me. It's AI generated. The new system that I use, it will call for me. It will be my voice, but it is AI generated. But still, it's nothing like me calling the person out. Okay, I can't see your name. What does it say? Thank you for the smiles. Calling the person myself and hearing the voice. Now, I'm going to give you a secret. Use it. Another way for them to feel connected. Obviously, TikTok doesn't allow you to leave a voice in Messenger. So what I do is I will go and say, follow me on Instagram. Follow me in Messenger. Okay. Now I can leave my voice in Messenger. So I get to say, thank you so much for loving on my post. Thank you for getting me up to 3,000 hearts. I get to say it in my voice. Now, every time people are surprised. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Is this really Jerusha? Thank you, because no one does it. Because no one cares. Okay, Chick-fil-A does. Jerusha does. Because I know that's going to go further. So when you think of business coaching, you think of training, you think of a speaker, I want you to think of me. I want you to remember, oh, there's a business coach. Jerusha, let me go talk to her. Oh, yeah, I need a speaker. Let me go talk to Jerusha. Okay? I want to make a lasting impression because most people aren't doing it. Everybody's so busy. They don't have 1 second. But you have less than 75 customers. You have 1 second. You do. Now, what you're going to do is, I think it's a brief call. The call takes less than 1 minute, 30 seconds, and it's very brief. Now, if you want to know what Jerusha, on the voice message, what do I say? Jerusha, on the text, what do I say? Okay, let me tell you what you're going to say, because everybody get this confused. When you are calling or you're voice messaging them in Messenger, right? You're going to say, hey, Nikki, thank you for your recent order of the coloring book. I'll check back with you in 2 weeks to see if you have any questions. You know, what are you working on? What did you love about it? That's all you're doing. If you have questions, please let me know. That's all you're doing. And you can also add a little bonus and say your business means a lot to me and my family. Have an amazing day, Nikki. That's all you're doing. That is all you're doing. You're just making sure she's satisfied. She got the product the hair care. She got the skin care. Whatever you gave her, she got it. Okay? You following me? Yes or yes? Hold on. Okay, that's all. Does this make sense? Okay, YouTube. Hold on. Happy Sunday to you too. Oh, I can't wait till we get together either. Thank you. Thank you for putting it in. Marlene, thank you for putting it in the notes. Thank you. I got a note taker. Thank you, Marlene. Hey, Robert, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, perfect. I just had to check on my YouTubers. Repeat, please. Okay. Do y'all need me to repeat that? Okay, you're basically saying, and listen, this is sales 101. You always call people by name. It's so important. That's why Chick-fil-A says they get your name, because you feel important. All of a sudden they say, you know, Jerusha. I'm like, oh, that's me. All of a sudden, when I keep saying Nikki, he's like, oh, that's me. I'm Nikki. So it's important that you recognize people by their name. And so I need you to be like, hey, Nikki, thank you for you're texting her, or whoever your customers is. If you purchase my coaching program, I'd say, hey, Nikki, thank you for your recent order on the business coaching program. I'll check back with you in about 2 weeks to make sure that you've completed the program. And I want to make sure that I answer all of your questions. I can't wait to continue to work with you. You're really just thanking the person. We're talking 2-3 sentences. Very important line. If you have questions, your business means a lot to me and my family. Please ask. You want to make sure you invite questions. A lot of times people purchase product, but they don't even know what to do with it. They purchase a whole skincare set, but they didn't use it because they didn't understand. They purchased a whole system to do something, but they didn't understand, right? So they end up putting it under the cabinet because they didn't understand. And all you had to do was follow up in 2 weeks from the time that they purchased. So when they purchased, you did 2 days. This is the 2-day follow-up. This is the 2-day follow-up message, whether you're going to do it in email, text, or real voice. The follow-up message 2 days after someone has purchased. Very important. Now, if you are super busy, you better use one of the texting campaign or email campaigns or whatever, right? But if you're only getting one new customer a day, I promise you can leave a voice. I promise you can. You can. Now, what happens in 2 weeks? Yes, if your formula is 1, it'll be 1 week. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. If your formula is 2, it will be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. You got it? Okay. So now, 2 weeks. The second call you make to each customer is in 2 weeks. The purpose of this call is to provide service. That's it. Write that down. The purpose of this call, I got to be at 10,000 by now, baby cakes. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the gift. Yes, I appreciate the gift. Woo, woo, woo. So make sure you join the team. Keep tapping so we can get to our 10,000. We got to get to 10,000. Come on, peoples. This some gems right here, baby. Come on. Let's go. All right. It says keep encouraging them. Just say you like it. So I want to end up on the For You page because people know education is available. We are teaching all the skills. Entrepreneurship 101. Sales 101. History 101. Everybody is teaching everybody. So there are no excuses. This is free entrepreneurship 101. Let's go. Thank you so much for the hearts. You got it? Now, the purpose of this call is to be, right, of service. Are you enjoying the product? If you sold them a product, they should have used it for 2 weeks. You're going to ask questions. Are you enjoying the coloring book? Are you enjoying, the business course? Whatever yours is. How is the product working for you? What have you noticed with the new product? Okay, you can tailor it. Have you seen results? Depending on what you sold them. If it's a text, you want to use emojis and gifts and all that stuff. Feedback is the testimony for you. So now that I'm asking you, I purchased the coloring book. You're going to text me or call me in 2 weeks and say, Jerusha, how are you enjoying the coloring book? How far along have you gotten in the coloring book? Okay, you're going to ask me questions. Then I'm going to text you back. If we're not talking, I'll text you back and say, oh, I love it. I love that you have W.E. Du Bois. I love that you have, Martin Luther King Jr. I love that you have Coretta Scott, like whatever your coloring book is about. Since Black History Month is coming, I just thought of those people, okay? When I text you back, or even if I voice you back, or I email you back, this is your credibility. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to save my message. Okay? Anytime you ask the customer, how are you enjoying the product? Have you seen results from the product? What have you noticed differently after taking the product? You're going to ask great questions. Whatever they say is a testimony. Whatever they say, that's your credibility online. Testimonies are valuable to your business. So now, just like I worked in television with lawyers always go get real people to be their testimony. Lawyers, 1-800-LAWYER. In the commercial, you have people saying, yes, I called 1-800-KEN and Ken got me $500,000. I called 1-800-KEN and Ken got me $100,000. I called 1-800-KEN and okay, you know how that goes? That's word of mouth, still works. Your word of mouth is you asking your customers, and it's not too late. Today, you could still go ask your customers, okay? Today is the day that you still can go ask your customers. That's your homework. Someone who has already purchased from you in the past. You're going to go and say, hey, I know you purchased that shampoo. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Karen. Karen in the building coming in hot. Yes, honey. This is Sales 101. Let's get to class. Thank you for joining the team. So what you're going to do, your previous customers or current customers who you have not spoken to, they purchased from you and you just thought, well, they know. Okay. No, baby. No. They have lives outside of you. You are not a priority. Okay. Okay. So when you contact them, hey, I'm just checking in, making sure you love the product. What did you love most about it? Ask a good question. I'm giving you questions to ask. Okay. What results have you seen after using the product? Then she's going to say, oh, yeah, I noticed my skin has cleared up. I have less fine lines and wrinkles. I noticed I lost 5 pounds. I noticed I lost 2 inches on my waist. I noticed that the coloring book relaxes me. It gives me, a sense of peace. Whatever she's saying is a testimony. And it's valuable because you're on social media trying to build credibility. So you're going to take every customer who has texted you, voiced you, email you about your services or products, and you're going to post it. You're going to make TikToks from it. You're going to make short videos from it. Just wanted to come in and say for a minute, thank you. Karen just came in, scooped in, showed some love. Yes. Oh, she's giving me donuts. That's what I'm talking about. Coming in hot. So that's what it is. Thank you so much. See you next time. All good. I'm 50% at my donut goal. As long as I'm dropping the tea, you can give me a donut. Thank you so much, Karen. As long as I'm dropping the tea. Okay, is this good tea? Okay, good. Now, do you understand the importance? So what you're going to do, this is Sales 101. You're going to highlight your customers. People feel good when you highlight them, okay? Just like just now, Karen. I'm like, make sure you love on Karen. Thank you, Karen. Calling her by name, highlighting Karen, giving her her recognition, validation. She's being seen. That's really all it takes for people to come back and purchase from you and share your stuff and love on your stuff, is you noticing the people. The problem is people are noticing the money. And as long as you only see the money, you're going to be hustling hard all the time. And you're not going to create that pillow profit as easily. You want pillow profit. Love on people. That's it. So now you're going to highlight your customers. Now, I do mine in my stories. I also can do it yesterday, the other day. I did one for my course, the 3-day ride. If you're not in my digital course yet, it's my course. It's not a resale of somebody else's course. It's my true sales course on how to find unlimited leads, how to start conversations with those leads, and how to convert them into a sale. So if you're that person struggling to get customers and clients and leads, then look at the ride, RIDE. It's the 3-day ride, RIDE. Put it in the chat. Go to my profile, grab the ride. See what's in the ride. It's the ride of your life. Because if you love this free detailed training that I'm doing right now, baby, I got modules, trainings. You have me live in the 3-day ride. It's a little bit more intense. I am a hard business coach. Because when you spend your money, I'm going to make sure you get that and some. I am going to over deliver in the course. And it's 100% guaranteed if you do the results. I promise it is. But you can't not want to work. Don't go to my course. You will not pass. It's for the people that decided. They decided, I'm ready right now. You know, there's a story. There are 3 frogs sitting on the log. One decided to jump. How many frogs are still sitting on the log? There are 3 frogs sitting on the log. One decided to jump. How many frogs are still sitting on the log? Put it in chat. How many do you think? Okay. There are 3 frogs sitting on the log. One decided to jump. How many frogs are still sitting on the log? 0, 3, okay, 2, okay, 2, okay, okay, 2, okay, 2, okay, okay, 2. One decided to jump. No, 3 frogs are still sitting there. He decided, but he didn't take action. He just decided. You have to make sure when you decide to take a course, when you decide to start posting and marketing on social media, when you decide to show up as your true authentic self, it has to be within action. You can decide now to lose weight and be eating chips. But if you don't start that diet or working out, you just decided in your head. Okay? Action, action. Action precedes motivation. You got to act on it. People make decisions all the time, but they don't do anything. So today, I'm going to tell you, you have to take action in the 3-day ride business course. It is rigorous. It is, yes, hands-on. You have work to do. You got a workbook. You have work to do. So if you don't like work, then So ride, RIDE, yes. Or you can go to the L word, tap it on my profile, and you can see what it offers. And if it's a fit, great. All right, so now, what I do with my testimonies for my course, I just did a video the other day on how many people messaged me ride and how many people messaged me 3 for the 3-day ride. And I was showing people, this is proof in the pudding that people are open to your stuff. You got to show up and market it and tell them the value of it. It's not just getting money. Why am I giving it to you? I need something in return. People want something for their money, right? So give them something to talk about. And so you're going to make sure every testimony that you get from your customers, you can post it in your stories. You can post it on your feed with music and dancing. You can do all those things, okay? You see people do the overlay where they're showing you all the customers, their testimonies. You can do that. But this is giving you credibility that what you are selling works, that what you are selling is good, that people are wanting it. And what happens is it creates FOMO, the fear of missing out. Write that down. It creates FOMO, FOMO, the fear of missing out. When people see, man, somebody's losing weight, all these people, man, somebody's earning $2,000, $3,000 after taking her course. Man, this person is relaxing while they're coloring you know, it's helping them have peace in their life. All these people, I want it. You know how you jump on the trend? People say purchase something from TikTok and you or Instagram, and you all of a sudden like, I need to purchase it too. That's what that's called, FOMO, fear of missing out. So you create that by showing how many people love your stuff. How many people love your stuff? Show me. Yes, you in the show me state. Yes, so make sure you do it. Now, you do have to tell people over and over. So you have to have a content calendar. Now, if you take the course, I give you my content calendar. So this is an example. Yes, Miss Fox in the building. Now, you do have to have a system, right? Happy Sunday. You do have to have a system of doing this. Don't nobody want to see your customer testimony every time you come live. Don't nobody want to see your testimonies in your feed every day or in your story. They don't. Okay? So you're going to have a content calendar. There are 30-day content calendars. I give a 7-day content calendar in my course, in the ride. Now, I'll give you an example of what your content calendar should consist of. First of all, you need to have, like Tuesday, for me, could be Testimony Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I show testimonials, I show customer results, I can show before and afters, I can show all of these things, Testimony Tuesday. So each day, 7 days, should have some type of, for you, some type of theme. So every week, you are sticking with that theme. So Monday could be Motivational Monday, Tuesday, Testimonial Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, 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 whatever you want it to call. It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to start with the same letter, but you need a system where you're rotating content. You're not recreating the content calendar every week. You got to run it for a long time. The reason why I know this. Hello, how you doing? Hey, Linda. I worked in television. You guys watch TV. We play the same commercial for months. We play the same commercials. And if you watch old TV shows like Martin, Seinfeld, it's the same rerun over and over and over and over, and people still watch it. So you don't have to, oh my gosh, I need to come up with something new for 30 days. You don't. You need to rinse and repeat. Write it down. You're going to rinse and repeat. So I have a 7-day content calendar where I repeat the actual, not the content itself, but the slogan, right? The title. Amazing Happy Sunday. You're giving out amazing information. Thank you, Linda. If I'm dropping the tea, give me some donuts. Okay. So if I say, if my Monday is Motivational Monday, it's Motivational Monday all month. It's different content whether I'm giving a inspirational speech on one Monday. Motivational Monday could be me helping a client and working with the client, being motivated to get up. It could be me exercising on another Monday. It's still motivation, right? So there are different types of motivation. So those 4 Mondays is motivation, but it's whatever you create it to be. If your Tuesday could be, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, say Testimony Tuesday. So you're going to have different examples of testimonials, results, before and afters, how to use your product, all those things on Tuesday. Wednesday, something else. Thursday, whatever. You're following me. Now you're going to repeat that every week. No one's going to remember what you did on March 1st. No one's going to remember you did the same thing on January 1st that you did on March 1st. They are watching you too closely. Now you're going to obviously have on different clothing. You're going to be doing different skits, trends, music, but the concept of what I can expect would be the same. We play the same Coca-Cola commercial in television over and over and over, the same McDonald's over and over, because it still draws in new business. You think everybody saw that commercial the one time that they played it? They didn't. You think everybody saw your content the one time you posted it? They didn't. You think everybody, they didn't. I go live every day, working out, doing 7,000 to 10,000 steps. Every single live, there's new people. So therefore, I have to keep showing up in marketing, right? I can't just assume everybody saw it. I did do it. And that's what people do when they're posting. They think because I posted, everybody saw it. They didn't. They didn't. Whether the algorithm is on your side or not, it's still your job to be engaging on the app and go meet people yourself. It's still your job to network. That's still your job. And I think what happened with social media, people took out the human part of it. They didn't want to, we need to humanize social media where it's a person. It's not just a posting and you go to a website and I automatically have money. Okay? I'm doing something. There's somebody on here, they spend 5-6 hours every day on a live. Every single day they're on a live. That's giving. That's depositing. So yes, she's saying that in a week she's making $5,000-$10,000 in a week, but she's giving of her time. So you're just doing one 30-second post. Nobody saw that. You got to do it every day, 1 to 3 times a day. If it's motivational Monday, 1 to 3 times a day, different pieces, and you can repeat your content over and over and over. Now, not close together, obviously, but you can repeat it. You don't know what I posted in October. Do you know what I posted in October? You don't. You missed it. You don't even know what my live was about in October. So the content you're making right now, you should be repurposing. That's the word, repurposing the content. You need to repurpose the content. You're wearing yourself out. Now you stay with the trends. You're creating new content, but at the same time, you have content that was really good, but nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. So just repeat it. Now, you need to have a content calendar. If you want my content calendar, I'm going to come up with a mini course. My 3-day ride is mini to me. But I know some people want, like, just give me the documents. Just give me the documents. So we're going to do like a mini course. And in there, it's going to have my power hour, my 7-day content calendar, and an activity, a chart of what you need to do, like income producing activities. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be an easy downloadable PDF, or I'm going to put it in an ebook. I don't know. And so people can grab it and just have that as a resource. But you still need the course, because I get to work with you in the course and I get to find out your business. Like I know Nikki's business, right? I get to tailor all of my examples to your business. I get to show you where your ideal prospects are. And the last one in the formula of 2 days, 2 weeks, now we're at 2 months. Okay. Thank you so much for the hearts. I got to get to 10,000 though. Okay. 2 months. A pretty person is helping me out. Put it in the comments. Thank you. So the third call, the third text, or the third email, okay, you make to your customer is approximately 2 months after, right? After that second week. So the 2-month call is building rapport. The 2-month call is building rapport, and you're checking in with your customer, okay? That's it. And when you check in, you don't ask for a sale. You noticed that in all of this, I never asked for another sale. I never said, oh, did you run out? Okay, boo, not a good strategy. Okay, when they saw my name, they knew they purchased something from me. I don't need to say, did you run out? If I call or text or voice you and I sold you a product, right? People assume you're calling for another order, right? But you're different. We're different. We're different. We're calling because we already love our customers. We want our customers to feel important. We want our customers to feel heard and validated. We're concerned about our customers. So when you call her 2 months later after that second week, you get to say, hey, Nikki, I was calling to see if there's anything I can help you out with right now. And you can tell her your promotions. I have a gift giving service. I have a gift giving product. I have special events coming up. You get to share with her what you have going on without even saying repurchase. You don't have to say it at that point. Because now if I have a gift giving a service. So for instance, in my course, if you have 10 people who take the course, you get your course for free. You have a team, you have partners, coworkers. Okay, if 10 people take the course, you get to get the course for free. That's what I would be calling to tell you. Hey, Nikki, I don't know if you know this. I wanted to make sure that I told you, because you're in the course. If you feel like you know 10 other entrepreneurs and they take the course, then you get an additional course for free. You get a one-on-one coaching with me. Whatever your deal is, that's when you tell them. Now, if you're having an event, you can say, hey, I know you love the product. I'm having an event at blah, 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 blah. Even if it's a virtual event, you tell them. If there's a holiday coming up like Valentine's Hey, I wanted to tell you that I do have a Valentine's special. It's blah, 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 blah. So can I go ahead and text it to you? Can I go ahead and send you the flyer? You're going to be talking to her. This is when you update her promotions. It's okay to update people and tell them what's going on with your business. It's not okay to be begging people to buy again. Because this is the deal. If she's almost finished the coloring book, she'll be like, girl, I'm almost finished. I loved it. I'm at the end. Or my son was coloring it. I had my daughter coloring. We're almost finished with the book. She's going to tell you. If the product is working, you told me it's going to grow my hair, and my hair grew 1 inch or 2 inch, I'm going to already say, girl, I'm going to need to buy some more. It's working. If you told me that the essential oil was going to help me sleep and I'm sleeping like a baby, I'm going to say, I'm sleeping like a baby. I'm sleeping 8-10 hours. I was late for work the other day. I'm sleeping so good. She's going to tell you. If she's running low or running out and it did what you said it was going to do and she was using it, she want to reorder. So she'll say, I'm running out. You can say, okay, great. Would you like for me to pop it in the mail? That's if, like you, I'm assuming you might have this at your home because you create the coloring books, then you ship them out. I use a system that actually ships for me. So I could easily say, well, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the system. I probably already have her credit card saved and everything. If you don't, you get all the information. If she says, I didn't even use it, I'm not running low or anything, she'll say it. Then you said, that's fine. Make sure you check your email for my email list. Okay, you sell through Amazon. Okay, got you. So this way, you could automatically tell her, okay, great. If you're running out, sorry, my son texted me. He's at football. He has special football from 12 to 2, but I got to go. Okay, so you could easily say, hey, if you're running low, all you have to do, here's my website and purchase again. Oh, we should get your daughter one. When's your daughter's birthday? You be a person. You're not this other person. You're human. And obviously for me, I collect all the information. My system, it has people's name, address, birthdays, anniversaries. I can put children's names, whatever is important to my customer. And the reason I do that, so when I call Nikki and I say, oh, Nikki, I saw the day's your birthday or your daughter's birthday. I wanted to tell you happy birthday. I already know I'm a standout. Even if I send her an e-card, right? My system can send out e-cards on everybody's birthday from me. It's a message from me, right? Saying happy birthday. If you're just in Messenger from me on the birthdays, I actually say a voice. Hey, Nikki, it's Jerusha. Happy birthday. And I sing happy birthday to you. I already know I'm going to stand out because no one's doing it. I want Nikki to stay connected to me. I want LaShondra to stay connected to me, right? I want you to know it's important to me. Are you talking about CRMs? Well, the one I have is called the system. And it is a CRM, yes. But the one that I have is it's real good. It's real good. So if you want that one, just message me system and I'll send it to you because I call it the Pretty People System. So yes, it is. It's like a CRM. Yes, it does all the things a CRM does and more, actually. Because sometimes CRMs just text back, but this one actually can schedule. Like my 7-day content calendar, it can schedule everything out. It's really good. And the one thing I love, it can pick up my voice through AI, and it's still my voice going out on people messages. It's really good. Yeah, so does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, so we've been on definitely an hour. So especially if your product line is something consumable like food or, products. Now, if it's jewelry or clothing or home decor or a coloring book, obviously they didn't run out, right? They just want another one, right? They loved it. They like the way, the home decor look or the jewelry. They want another piece. So you still want to make sure that you follow up. What's missing is the follow-up. Now that you followed up with current customers, you have that repeat business coming in. That's your residual income. Now you're marketing to attract new customers. So now you're marketing every day to attract new people, but you got to nurture these relationships. A lot of times the mom and pops, restaurants and places stay open because they have a solid customer base. You want to know how they keep doing well? Because people love them. The people who already came, what happens on social media, you post, they purchase, and then that's it. You forgot to follow up. You forgot there was a process and a system. So yes, I have this follow-up ebook. It's like $9.97. I have this follow-up ebook that goes with this formula. It's in my profile, and it's $9.97. Okay, and it gives you a year's worth of scripts. You see how it's giving you what to say? This follow-up ebook gives you an entire year of everything you should say and when you should say it. So there's a sequence. So it'll say 2 days, 7 days, 10 days, 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, and it tells you what to say. Now, if you have a system or slick text or project broadcast, you're going to put those scripts in the system. So now when January 30th comes, the system says, oh, it's January 30th. I need to send this message out. The system is going to say, oh, it's February the 14th. I need to send this message out. Project broadcast, slick text can do the same thing. They're like less than $20 a month. So you can go ahead and get that all set up. Now, if the one that I use that I call Pretty People System, it is about $400. Okay, depending. It's a lower one too, but that's the best one, and that's every month. So if you want a real system that's going to do everything, websites, funnel pages, all the things, then yes, I got you. Message me and I'll send you the one that I have. But right now, today, for no excuses, you can do it for less than $20 on one of those other apps, free apps that's already out there. Does that formula help you? Yes or yes? Okay, I'm at 9.4 thousand. I got to get to 10,000. Okay. Did that formula help you? If you have a product that runs out in 1 month, 1 + 1 + 1. If you have a product or service, oh, thank you so much. It's 2 + 2 + 2. That's it. If you do this, you're going to realize, oh, I got repeat business. You have great retention, right? If you have a service. Yes, Queen, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Then you're still marketing for the new. The goal is to make sure people are satisfied. You know how, you go to a restaurant, the food wasn't good, but the service was. You still tip the person because the service was good. The food was just, it was okay, because she made you feel good. She made you feel like a king or a queen. And that means a lot, because most people are living in situations where they don't feel like Jack. But you come along and you make sure you validate them. You come along and you're like, well, what else can I do? My pleasure. Like Chick-fil-A, my pleasure. What you need? Then, of course, they're going to remember you. If you are not celebrating your customers' birthdays, if you are not celebrating, if you have their anniversaries, right there, you're missing out. Even though Chick-fil-A sends me the birthday thing, on your birthday, go get a sandwich, right? That salty sandwich. Or for me, it's Baskin Robbins. When they send me my 1 scoop, I feel important. I'm going to need to get that 1 scoop of ice cream, okay? Because I'm an ice cream lover. So when you, as a business owner, you're recognizing in that small way, whether it's just an e-card, it doesn't have to be you giving your product away. It could just be a simple e-card. It could be a simple real card in the mail. That still works too, right? That you can get like 100 cards on Amazon for like $20, okay? That still works. Can you imagine if I sent Nikki a real physical card in the mail, say, happy birthday, Nikki, it's Jerusha from TikTok. Enjoy your day. Nikki gonna be like, wait a minute now. You see how different that is from most people? I'm making a true connection. I am saying, we friends, Nikki. We're here, you and me. You on the list. That's how you have people who fall in love with you, and then they purchase your product, your service, your opportunities, because they know you care. You are just selling and don't care. Yes, okay, that's the difference. Now, if you don't do that, because that's still money, right? Leave a voice. Even if I left a voice. Now, you can't leave a voice on TikTok because theirs is janky. Voice on Instagram, voice on Messenger. Leave a voice wherever you can leave a voice. So they still know, man, this person said happy birthday. And I'm not going to text it. Let me tell you this, and I'm going to go. I'm not going to text it in the feed with everybody else, because I ain't everybody. See the difference? I'm not even going to say anything in that feed when you got 300 people who say happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm different. My clients, my customers are important. And I want them to know We're not regular. I value your business. I value your relationship. So I'm not texting with these other folks who said happy birthday in the feed. What I'm doing is I'm going to go in Messenger and I'm going to leave a voice. I'm going to leave a big emoji. I'm going to sing to you. I'm going to create a video that goes out to you. If it's in my system, it goes out automatically to you, right? And then if I really, you could do a physical card in the mail because that's my customer, right? That means I have their information. Yes or yes? Is this making sense? Oh, she said I had someone do that to me and she felt special. You feel special when people do it. People don't have time. I just want to get to the bag. But I'm going to tell you, ain't nothing like that residual income. I live off my residual income. Live. And I get new business every day, right? Because I know that's my pillow profit. It's coming in. And my services are good. So not only is it coming in, they're getting something out of it. Yes, this realtor does it to me every year. So she sends me an e-card every year. She sends me an e-card. She wants me to purchase my next home because we're purchasing another home with her. She's been doing it for years. She's trying to gain that business, baby. That's what you do. She's like, oh, I don't care if it's 5 years, 10 years. Baby, you about to get this card every Christmas because I'm going to need that business. That's what a real business person does. Now, I know it's a system that sends it out every Christmas. So that's not the point. When I think of a realtor, I think of her first. I don't think of whoever told me and gave me their card one time. I don't think of the one time I saw your post on social media. I think of this person that's constantly marketing to me on a low. She's constantly sending me something every holiday to say, happy holidays. This is so-and-so. Enjoy your family. I know it's the realtor. You got to do the work. You got to put in the sweat equity. Easily, I would give her my money. Easily, I would call her. Easily. It wouldn't be that hard. So let me say this to you. Your gift is the source of your value. Write that down. Your value is how much people will pay. So if you are an accountant, they pay you, I'm assuming in corporate America, between 50 and 80,000. If you are a cashier, you're probably making less than 30,000. Okay. If you are a teacher, you are underpaid. You're probably making anywhere from $30,000 to $70,000 a year. They pay what they think you are worth and how valuable you are to their organization, right? That's what they pay. But guess what? You have a gift. You are valuable. You are worthy of whatever you believe. Whatever gives you value is the source of your wealth. You better write that down. And so you want to understand your product is good enough. It's valuable enough to the right people, but you got to want to serve the people. The book that I live by says each of us should use whatever gift we have received to serve others. You're not serving if you're posting, because if you can sing and you're not singing in somebody's church choir, somebody's album, then you are wasting the gift. If you can write, or like you can, creating coloring books, do it. If you can cook, girl, that's what you're supposed to be doing, cooking. That's your gift. You work out of the gift. You work out of the passion. It will bring the profit. I'm passionate about teaching people how to earn their income using their smartphone. Obviously, building relationships. A man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great people. You will be like surprised. You're going to end up on, what's her name? Jennifer Hudson show for your coloring books. And it only takes one time for you to blow up. Just like Dr. Barlow. She was actually on here, a real professor, talking to her class. We call it Hillman Talk. And now she got 1 million followers just like that. One time. Your gift will open doors. But if you don't perfect the gift, work on the gift, hone in on the gift, it's not going to work. Show people the gift. Share the gift. Give the gift. Do it. This is your moment. It's not by accident that you fell on my page. There's no coincidence. No, it's not. Everything is on purpose. Everything. Yes, Hillman Talk turned into a movement. So what she thought was, hey, I'll tell my 30 students, It's 400,000 people in the class. See? So you don't know when it's coming, but it had to be seen. So you got to market. Yes, according to God's divine plan, you are correct. So I will tell you, get to work. If you love business strategies like this, I love teaching sales 101, entrepreneurship 101, how to really leverage and monetize social media. So if you want more of this, make sure you follow. You can hit the bell. If you hit the bell, it'll actually notify you when I'm going live so you don't miss the live. So if you have that little bell up there, hit the bell. So when I go live, you automatically are notified so you don't miss all this goodness, because we bringing the heat in 2025. We're going to learn today. There are no excuses. Nobody's going to be left behind. If you want to learn a skill set, follow any of those professors. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 20 years. I know a thing or two. So we're going to make sure you are fully equipped with skills. You're fully knowledgeable. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. You're fully knowledgeable. This is our season. Like, for real, this is our season. Like, it's a movement happening, and knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge is the new rich. Get into somebody's course, training, class. I don't care. Do it. Find the money. Most of us giving this for free. Giving it. And we don't know how long this could last, right? So yes, so if you have not joined me, please join me. If you want to get in my course, put RIDE, RIDE. If you want the RIDE, put RIDE, or just go to my L words and you can see what's available in the RIDE. But I'm personally in the RIDE with you. I'm just thankful. Thank you so much for taking notes for me on TikTok. Oh, she said she just sent out 12 thank you cards to her customers. See, it works. It works. Your energy is awesome. Oh, thank you. All right, do me a favor. I am at 10,000. Do me a favor. I have 13 out of 20 of my donuts. So we got to get some more donuts. Do me a favor. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, we have 60 some days, 69 days, 68 days on TT. If TT goes down, I'm going to be on YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's what I'm working on, growing this channel, getting it right on this channel. So if you want the RIDE, you want info about it, message me RIDE, that's fine, RIDE, or go to my profile. The link is available. I'm happy to serve you in this way. This gives me joy to see all of you. It's just like, I don't know what's happening right now, but it's like really good. And so I'm in the classes. I'm in all the classes. Psychology. I'm in a Spanish class. I'm just in all the things. I'm wanting to learn. I want to do it. I want to be in the number. TT leaving again. I don't know that TT's leaving again. I said if in 69 days, they gave us 75 days. Now we're at 60 some days that he's going to reevaluate TT. So we're not waiting. We're being proactive. We're on Discord. We're in a lot of places, Patreon. I'm on YouTube. So we're just figuring it out. We're just not going to wait and see what happens. Yes, knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. And so if you love this type of training, please make sure that you follow. I'm Jerusha. I'm so thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate you.